Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the beautiful episodes of Inkryptus Diaries. And today we are in Kenya, in the city of Nairobi, bringing to you the 5th episode of Inkryptus Diaries. And we are having a very iconic guest, not other than Dr. Ojina. I think the name is not that new to you. Most of you know him. He's professionally a doctor, a networker by passion. He is a life coach, and also he is a digital investor. And we want to know his story, we want to know his experience. And basically, I'm very young in this industry, but I came to meet him. And he is a very open-minded person because he got to get the opportunity of Inkryptus when it was in a very amateur stage. So we want to know his experience, how does he manage all the stuffs, and everything about him that's going to help us to get a very good mindset, experience, and probably to give you at least a light on how you should navigate in this digital entrepreneurship industry. So welcome, Dr. Ojina, to our episodes.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure having you here. And to be honest, I'm not taking this for granted. I'm very, very, very blessed, and I'm very excited to hear your story because I have so many questions. Of course, we have been meeting and talking, but there are some of the questions that I never had a chance to ask you. So I think today, not only me, but the audience also is going to benefit a lot from you.
Thank you.
So please, you can introduce yourself. I know you are Dr. Ojina, you are a life coach, you are one of the old and experienced networkers. So I want you to introduce yourself so people can know you exactly who you are.
I am Ojina Robert, and my background is medicine. Many years ago, I had a passion of saving lives. And so as a young man, I had to find a way of how to get into medical school.
Okay.
And that was way back in the 90s. So it's been quite a journey. And I didn't know I would get to a point where I count myself as an entrepreneur because basically my life has been all about a profession.
Okay.
And most people don't know, but I've had graduate more than 6 times in college.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing.
So, and part of my studies would involve, of course, medicine.
Okay.
Clinical nutrition, business administration.
Yeah. Even business administration.
Yes, an MBA.
Wow. That's a real profile.
Yeah. And public health.
Wow.
That's something
nice.
called epidemiology and biostatistics.
Okay.
So, and I began my schooling right here in Kenya. Been to London, back,
okay.
Yes. And I thank God for the knowledge. It's been useful. And I've also had my first chance of practicing the profession.
Okay.
In various medical facilities in the country. And in the process, I've learned that it's not just about health that people are looking for.
Yeah, it's true.
And to be complete sometimes is important to ask somebody if they're really healthy. And health is not just the absence of disease.
Yeah, sure.
It encompasses, spirituality, social life, financial life, and all that goes with it.
That's true.
And that's a little bit of my background. I came out of public employment a number of years ago.
Okay.
And got involved with NGOs because I had a passion for research.
Oh, that's good.
And so I've been a medical researcher for a number of years for various organizations. And probably, unless there's
that's
something
a quiet
extra
introduction. Your profile is really, really huge. So basically, I think for your profile only, many people now will be very interesting to hear your story. So basically, before we met, actually, I only had your name because I never got involved with product companies, but I had your name, your best presentation and all that. And we came to meet when you were having you are leading the For Life merchandise in Kenya, probably in Africa, I think, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So one of the products that we are having here, it's this one here. It's one of the products that I always use.
Yeah.
It's an energy drink that I always, when I come in Kenya, I pick maybe for energy drink that I can use for 6 months. And today I told you like, okay, my energy drink is finished.
Yeah.
So it's one of the things that you told me, like, if you need an energy drink that cannot, okay, we are getting energy, but we don't want to ruin our health.
Absolutely.
So I asked you and you told me this one is one of the things that you should use because I love it, because when I want to sleep, I can just sleep. It does not interact with my schedule. But when I want to work, if I drink this drink, it's really amazing. So just a little bit, you can at least explain to us, how is it an energy drink, but at the same time, it's not having those chemicals that they can distract your normal formality of your body. It's
just a little mention, For Life is a medical research company.
Yeah.
And their main area of research is in immunity.
Okay.
And, at some point, I was also looking for some high quality products. Many times they come in form of supplements. Out here, some people tend to think supplements are medicines. Or that supplements should replace your drugs or replace your foods. Which is totally wrong.
By the way, I think we were having a second episode of one of the guy who used to work with one of our other product companies. Mm-hmm. We are having the same issue because those people who does these companies, they always mention themselves as doctors. Why they are not? So I think you have mentioned another thing.
It's a terrible thing.
Yeah, it's really terrible.
That sometimes I feel embarrassed because when people begin to market supplements, they raise themselves to a level of professionalism.
This is really bad.
And yet you go on, taking people care of their health, and you know nothing about medicine.
Yeah, it's really
criminal.
Yeah, it's criminal.
It's just good to let people know that I've come across something that I've been told can be good for your health. Consult with your medical provider and see if it is good for your body. Exactly. That would be a better way.
So let's get back to our product.
So when we get back here, this particular product is called the Energy Go Stick.
Okay.
And so the word energy, first of all, means it provides energy.
Yeah.
But the unique thing about this particular drink is that it contains a molecule. This molecule is called the transfer factor molecule.
Okay.
It modulates, it regulates, and it strengthens and boosts the immune system. Besides that, it has a number of amino acids, which stimulate the body and make it perform at its optimal. It also has a range of selected herbs in it, like yerba mate, maca, leontero, which ideally, create strength, in the human body. It's also rich in chromium, so it brings sugar down. It has an amino acid called L-arginine, which opens up the blood capillaries, making it easy for blood to flow. That means it takes more oxygen to your head. And that's why you feel nice when you consume those products. And they're all natural, so it does not, it does not contain the sugars. It does not make you go high and then crash like other
other energy drinks. Exactly.
Yeah, and that's why I love it. I have to take a stick almost every day.
At least one sachet.
At least one sachet per day.
Okay, thank you very much. I do too, because even this one that we are drinking here, it's an energy drink. It's a strawberry taste, isn't it?
It's a strawberry, and it comes in different flavors. So almost 6 or 7 different flavors.
Okay,
so
thank you.
This is just one of them, yes.
That's great. So this is the question that I'm gonna ask you. Most of the people that I've been meeting, especially when they do product-based companies, they don't want to get involved with an investment. Anything that comes with a crypto investment is something that they don't want even to know. They don't want other people to hear if they're doing it. But for you, it's different. I'm using the products, and you are very open-minded to listen to a different opportunity that they come, and innovations as well. You are very open. You don't want to close the doors. So I want to know first, before we come to the point that me and you met. I had the stories from one of my friends, like you bought Bitcoins very long ago. So my question is, how did it get to, from a medical professional to that point of getting involved with a crypto asset like Bitcoin, and at a time when everybody was looking at it like it's a scam, it's a criminal tool, it's something that as a professional you should not get involved with. How was it to you, to the point that you came involved? That was it a curiosity, or someone's someone told you about it, or what was it about? How did you get to know about those stuff?
It's an interesting story. The first time I heard about the name Bitcoin was actually in 2015
Okay.
in Dubai.
Okay.
And we had come from the US, so we landed in Dubai.
Yeah.
As we were having coffee,
Yeah.
I moved to the counter to find out how much our bill was. And the gentleman asked me if I was going to use Bitcoin to
Really?
make payments. Yes, because I had a phone. And he just confused me because I had no
What
idea
is it?
what Bitcoin is.
Okay.
So I thought he meant M-Pesa. So I asked him, does M-Pesa work here? He said, no, Bitcoin.
Okay.
I said, no, I don't know what that is. And he began to explain. It didn't make sense to me. And
At all. Oh,
yeah,
yes.
well, I left Dubai. We came back to Kenya. And then a lady, many months later,
Yeah.
appeared in a Nakuru hotel. And he was talking about the same language.
Bitcoin.
He said there's something called cryptocurrency, and there's digital currency. And it's just like, mobile money.
Yeah.
But this one is, you have to create a bank in the internet.
Yes.
And I thought, okay, this could be what I had in...
Yeah, at least it triggered your mind.
It triggered my mind.
First time
and that's why I developed the interest.
Okay.
And so I didn't think of it in terms of investment, but this was such a good friend. And what she told me is that if you buy this thing now, and the price at that stage was about $300.
Yeah, definitely. Even today I made a video.
Yes.
It was around 280 to 300.
Yes, about $300.
Yeah.
And she told us that there's a way the value of this thing would be $350 or even $400.
Wow.
And if you make a purchase, I'm going to show you how to convert it into money. But I had some little surplus money, and it sounded all nice. I thought this could be the future. Let me take a risk with it.
Yeah.
And so we made the payment, and the money was exchanged. It became Bitcoin. He told us, now this is Bitcoin.
This is Bitcoin.
It is now in your wallet. And the wallet, but then was Coinbase.
That's
Coinbase.
the one.
Yeah, we were using Coinbase. There was nothing like Binance.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, about that time. And true to her word, the value of this thing, grew.
It started to grow.
Yeah, so it also went almost to $500.
Okay.
Yes. And
it was surprising.
We were
at that
so
time.
excited, yeah. And we were running up and down trying to find where we could, convert it back into
you
Kenya
didn't even
money.
think about the future.
No, that didn't matter to us at that particular moment.
Okay.
And there was only one place where you could do the exchange in Nairobi. And the organization was called BitPesa. So to rush BitPesa and then have them, convert it for us to M-Pesa, and we get the fiat currency. But the lady came back and said, now, there is opportunity to go to, so you better buy more.
Buy more, okay.
Yeah, so...
It's not the end.
It is not the end. So about that time, I bought about 12 or 13, and my friend also bought about 6 of them. And true to our word again, the figures went all the way to about $800. Wow. So we were really mad trying to find how to dispose it so fast. But now, then about that time, the BitPesa, the exchange company, had a lot of issues. So we were unable to exchange this money.
That was a good problem.
I got so stranded. It was a very bad problem then.
But now it's a good problem.
Now it's a good problem. Yeah. Yes. And it took so many months in 2016, but actually the value of this coin went all the way to 2,000.
Okay.
Yeah,
and you were like,
$2,000.
what's going on with this?
What's going on here? And, we thought like, okay, now it's growing, but we can't get it out. We had no means of getting it out.
So it was like, it's useless.
It was useless at that point, yeah. So we just kept it like that and hoping one day BitPesa will come back and we shall be able to. And then there was another, online program called, what was it called? Oh, was it Local Bitcoin?
Local Bitcoin, of course.
Yeah, I think there's something like that.
Local Bitcoin is the first one to introduce the peer-to-peer system.
Yeah, so, we were told, well, you could as well now get this money through this local Bitcoin thing. And as we were struggling to understand that, then we had, an exchange had been introduced called Binance.
Okay.
And so we needed to wait for Binance, to see if it could help us get our money back. About that time in Kenyan money, it had turned into millions of shillings.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
If it happens, that we could get this money back, then what a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
And indeed, yes, we were shown how to do the
Exchange.
exchange and get the money out. And, I
was
went,
like,
I
oh,
bought a
so
car. And
Really?
Oh, yes.
Wow,
No,
amazing.
it was a good thing. And it is then that I opened up. I thought this could be the future of money.
Yeah,
I
because
think-
from how you had it and
now
how
I had
things are
it
going.
and how things went and all the challenges which came with it, which became actually a good
Good
problem,
problem.
like you
Yes,
mentioned. Yes. But yes, so it didn't become as flowery as that, because after that, there were many people who came in claiming that they could, help us invest.
Yes,
The money.
that was my next
Yes,
question.
and help create a yes. So
I wanted to ask you about that because
Yeah.
after that, I think by 2016, 2017 is the time even myself, I started to get involved with whatever that crypto involved stuff. But for me, I went through a very wrong direction. Those companies. So I wanted to ask after that.
Yeah.
Of course, the knowledge was not that clear. Many things were too confusing. And everybody was coming out like, this is another one, this is another one. You can invest, you can make even more money. Did
Yes.
you, by any chance, got into that trap?
Yeah,
And
I fell a victim. So a friend came to me once and told me, "Where's a big opportunity here, and they're paying with the bitcoins, and all you have to do is to give them your bitcoins,
and then you make more Bitcoin.
and then you'll get more Bitcoin." And I thought, well, what's wrong with that? I mean, it didn't. That's a good idea.
Probably it's going to be as simple as that because you saw your value rising up.
Because I
Yeah.
made money and I saw it. And
Yeah,
now
yeah,
you're
yeah.
telling me,
If
I
I
give
give
you
you
my
Bitcoins, you
money,
keep on giving
I'll
me
get
money.
more Bitcoins.
Then
That
why
sounds
not?
nice. Why not? Take the Bitcoin.
Oh my
And
goodness.
so,
I hope you didn't give them all.
almost all, because I gave about 6 Bitcoin.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, at about that moment. And true, I got some payments
Okay.
for about a month. And
As usual.
Yeah, one day, I was trying to show a friend, well, some guys showed me how you can generate extra Bitcoins.
Yes.
And the only thing I saw on the internet was error 404. And I was wondering what that meant.
Like, what's going on?
What's going on? So I called my friend, and I
What's happening?
I think I told them I think I have trouble with the technology.
Yes.
I'm not able to see.
Probably the network is not working.
I think, is there Wi-Fi trouble? What is going on here? And so he told me, Dr. Ojina, I wanted to call you. There's a problem. And I
my
asked,
goodness.
what is the problem? I think we have lost the money.
Oh,
Ah.
Jesus Christ.
So I felt my heart come from my chest to my abdomen.
Oh my goodness.
What do you mean lost?
Hey,
Yeah.
you told me like we give them the
Don't
biscuit,
we
they're
give
going to
the money,
pay us.
they're going to pay us. Now you're telling us we've lost all the money.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That was the first experience of being scammed online.
That was the first experience of the worst I ever thought could ever happen.
Oh my
in this.
goodness.
And it dawned on me that these things are scams. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
of
no
course.
reality. Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we didn't have a clear path of knowledge that you can tell like, okay, this is supposed to do this way, not this way.
Yes.
So if somebody comes and say you can more Bitcoins,
Yeah.
and then after few months, there is nothing.
Everything
then
is gone.
You become stranded.
Yeah,
Like
so I got stranded.
what's right and what is wrong?
Yeah. And now not having the Bitcoins was actually a good problem. Like I was so depressed. I'd lost all my Bitcoins. And then better programs came in.
Okay.
And I was uncomfortable getting involved in this much better program that I had people getting involved in. And I had trouble with like you'd say, it's a good problem. I had trouble with the Coinbase.
You couldn't.
I couldn't access now my remaining Bitcoin to give to these people.
Jesus.
Yeah, but now a year later, now I was told everything that you thought was good, that people were being told, turned out to be like the other one.
The other one.
Yeah, all the money is
So you said, oh, better I didn't access.
Oh,
my
I said,
Bitcoin.
I'm glad I didn't access this money.
Maybe even
Coinbase.
those small things you left
Yes,
would have been taken
it
as
would
well.
all would have gone, all of
My
it completely.
goodness. So
And yes, so that was a terrible experience for me.
So after going through those, the first program that came in and lied,
Yes.
it gave you illusion, a dream that was not even there to be completed.
Yeah.
There was a series of so many scams that they came after. It was even terrible. Like every month you come with a new, like every week, every month, a new program.
A new program.
So did you, by any chance, fall into another thing? Maybe by taking the money from your pocket?
I think we did at some point.
Okay.
So, sometimes when you have a very close friend.
Yeah.
And then they come and convince you how
this is the real one.
Yeah, so this person came and began to explain to me how he has discovered how to tell what is a scam from what is not a scam. And told me how this company is registered in such a place. In fact, I could tell you the physical address, physical address in the US. And look, so-and-so has just been paid. And I thought, okay.
Let's give it a shot.
Let's give it a shot then. see what will come out of these. And indeed, we gave a shot to it.
Yeah.
I was really devastated.
The same thing happened.
The same thing happened.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That was really
so
bad.
I thought, okay, up to this point,
I think you're about to give up.
Is not the right thing to,
oh my goodness.
to touch. And not only that, at a certain point, the value of that
it
Bitcoin
really dropped.
Yeah, and
like 90% from 20,000 to 3.4.
Yeah, they told me this is it.
It's done.
It has crashed.
Oh my goodness. I think I had that experience as well because I was at that time in 2017, I think it's the time that I quit my job. So I started to focus on the crypto told business, whatever, but it wasn't like the same thing we were going through.
Yeah.
So when it crashed, but for me, I was still having the belief like maybe Bitcoin is different. But then how come this company that they tell us they are doing a Bitcoin business? They are really crashing again.
Yeah.
So I was like, what is going on? So I didn't give up, to be honest. And then I said, okay, let me keep on learning. But trust me, there are nothing good that came out of it.
Nothing came out of it.
Always like losing and losing and losing.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to ask you a question. By any chance, did you saw like these crypto platform that they were coming to you? By any chance, like you saw they're gonna ruin your reputation as a doctor and with your name?
Leave alone that I was so worried, and I kept a very, very low profile for two reasons. One, because of my professions, and I was ridiculed a lot by my professional colleagues. But not only that, at a certain point, I was involved in promoting a certain range of products.
Okay.
Some American company.
Okay.
It was called Forever Living.
Yeah.
And I thought this was very bad for my image and reputation.
Sure.
That I told a few friends, hey, there's an opportunity to be able to generate extra
income
on the side. And I thought this doesn't conflict with what you're doing.
Yeah.
And they all lost.
Oh my goodness.
And it was so embarrassing.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yes, and even to my family. They thought, these
what's going on
kids, they always believe, a dad should be an intelligent person. How do you just go on losing millions of shillings?
Yeah, seriously, it's
that.
really embarrassing.
Yes, so it was very embarrassing, yes.
Wow. So, by the way, there is something else I want to know.
Yeah.
After going through all that, and your friends also losing something, although I think you gave them with a good heart, like probably we can maximize our income.
Yes.
By any chance, did you say like, you know what, I'm done with these stuff?
Absolutely, yes. I knew I was done, and there was no shortage of people coming to tell me something more different and something better.
Okay.
And whenever I try to find out what it is all about and what makes them think this is better than
the other
what
one
had happened in the past,
I
realized they were basing their talk on emotions. and
Ah.
I could not get the proper information from them.
And by the way,
so
that was the question I was about to ask.
Yes.
Like, what do you think it made you vulnerable before that you ignored some of the red flags? And by any chance later on, did you saw like, okay, I can use my because I know as a doctor,
Yeah.
you use data, research, and everything. Logic has to make sense for you to make a decision.
Absolutely.
By any chance, did it come to trigger your mind like, okay, I think I'm just passing by so many red flags.
Yeah.
I think now I should try to trust the logic instead of my emotions.
Yes. Yeah, I did that. I got to that point. And this happened sometimes
Yeah.
during COVID, I think so.
Ah, okay.
Business was bad. And I wasn't even seeing patients. They were not coming.
Okay.
Because, even clinics
The
were closed,
lockdown
the
and all that
lockdown and
stuff.
all this stuff. So we do consultations online. And at about that point, I had some gentlemen that had come from the US, and
Okay.
they were talking about a certain crypto asset.
Yeah.
Yes, a certain crypto asset. And it is about that time that I got to learn that there's something called a white paper. Before that.
Okay. You never knew about that.
I didn't know about white papers and whatever it meant.
Okay.
And one of my friends happened to have been one of the hosts of this, but he told me these people have created a crypto asset.
Okay.
And you need to learn about it. I said, learning, that's a good thing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but
investing?
not getting involved. I don't
Let
mind.
me just go and get the ABCs
Yeah, I
first.
don't mind getting the ABCs. And he did a good job in trying to explain to me and how it works. Initially, I was a little bit defensive or negative, but I decided to open up and listen and learn something.
Maybe
about
something
what,
new could come up, and
you never know. Yes, a wise person always takes time to understand something.
Yeah, definitely.
And I love learning. I'm curious always. But it went like that. So a number of months passed, and he appeared again. And that's when we got to meet nicely, because I'd heard of Tony before, and there was a time we met. But this particular time,
during the COVID is the time that I came here as well.
You came to Kenya, yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but when you came, I didn't know what you people were doing together.
Yeah, of course, we didn't get that much time. And by the way, to be honest,
yes.
I was even afraid to talk to you because I already had your profile.
Yeah, so
I said, how would I talk to him?
I told me, this is my friend from Dar es Salaam. So, look, I saw a young boy, and I said, it's okay, you guys have your fun.
Yeah.
I didn't think much about
Incryptors.
About Incryptors and
And by the way, obvious, this is a really good thing, because I was about to ask you the same thing. Like, okay, the way we came across with Incryptors, it was about the friendship meeting through someone else, because we came there and we came to take some products.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So you hearing like this product, this wallet is new.
Yeah.
It's having the headquarters in Brazil. The CEO is living in US.
Yeah.
But this guy, the young boy that you are seeing here, is the marketing director.
He's the marketing guy.
Did it make sense to you?
It didn't make much sense to me. And I thought, what could this young boy know?
Better you have
he should know where I've come from with this crypto thing.
Yeah. You have told me that.
You know the wounds I've gone through. Yes.
Yeah.
And but when the young boy opened his mouth to explain what he knew about this asset, I took a back seat and decided to listen to what this was all about. Number one, this wasn't just a program. This came out. I got to understand this is an exchange.
Yes.
And there is an exchange, and they have their own
token.
Yes. And you explained in thorough detail what the token was all about, how it was developed, and that's the first time I heard about the word techonomics. I had not heard about
I remember
economics.
we were at the Mocha City. We
Yes,
sat
at the
there,
Mocha City,
we had
yes.
a very long meeting that day.
What is this economics thing? And so this came out very differently.
Yeah.
Very, very differently. And I consulted again another friend of mine.
Yes.
Told me, oh, that sounds different. I said, it does sound different.
Yes.
Probably something.
It can be something that is making sense.
This is not just one of these. They tell you put your money and
Yeah.
This is an organized thing. It's an exchange of its own. You can keep your
assets
there and swap them and do everything you want to do with them. And it sounded logical to me. And so we met. I don't know where we met again, and I made up my mind that
it was that the restaurant. I think now it's no longer existing.
Yeah.
Because after Mocha City, I came back again. We met at this restaurant is called the Italian one.
Yeah. I can't get the name nicely, but it's there. Yeah, we met there.
Yeah.
And I looked at everything, studied how it is working. And then the one thing that concerned me is that the return was low in comparison.
Yeah. And everybody was saying like, you are paying very low.
Yeah, but I got an explanation and I got to understand everything where I've been told, you'll get 100% back at the end of the month. They all closed down.
Probably even the month end.
Yeah, but before the end of the month, it had closed down.
Yeah.
And so I said, well, little means this thing could be sustainable. It made sense to me. But I was more interested in how you actually, where the payment comes from. And why I'm being rewarded for staking.
Yes.
And it's also the first time I got to learn about the word staking.
Okay.
You can't believe that even as much I was seeing this young boy, I personally had no knowledge of what staking was. I didn't know it was all about.
Oh my God.
And so I knew I had $10,000 somewhere.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, why not? And,
let me just give it a shot.
Let me give it a shot. And my lawyer colleague, Michael, said, I also have 10,000. I want to give it a shot.
Let me try.
Yeah, so we gave it a shot. And, oh man, did it go so well?
1 year down.
My family, I said, it didn't even go 1 year down. Like every month, I was able to swap off into fiat. Enough money to pay, university fee for my daughter and accommodation and everything. It's like, the entire year, my daughter learned for free.
Because you are using only the profit and the capital is still there.
The capital is still there. And then, after the end of the year, I found the entire capital was back with me again.
Wallet.
And I thought, oh, this is a different thing.
Because the experience of finishing the whole year was never been experienced before.
It had never been experienced before.
Yeah, I knew. That's why I was insisting you just take your time and then you'll understand your style.
I understood.
Yeah.
And so when time came, the contract was over and I was presented with my money. I asked myself, so why should I take this money?
I am broke even, so now it's a risk-free business.
Yeah, what am I going to do with this? Yeah, so I decided now,
let me go again.
Yeah, let it go in. And it's been an exciting journey. By the way, it's been many years.
Of course. This is the third year, I think.
Or the fourth.
Fourth, of course.
Fourth. Yes, it's the fourth year. There's been no scare. I've never lost sleep.
Like waking up every morning, like, let me check if the white is still there.
Yeah, something like that. Huh?
There is no 404 PHP error.
No, 404 error, yes. There's been no such fear.
Yeah.
And so I've been really excited, but apart from that, very, very grateful to the fact that it's been possible to educate that guy and educate the follower again.
Exactly.
With the same incryptors. It's made a lot of sense. And I thought, I think people should know about this.
Yeah.
It would be such a wonderful thing to get to know and participate in. But this is the first time
you ever experienced this kind of growth, which is very steady.
Which is very, very steady and continuous. And you feel so calm and relaxed in the mind, knowing we're there. I mean, I would stay a whole month, a whole fortnight before going online to see if there is anything. I'm so relaxed. I don't even think about it.
Yes.
And it's like, no, it's been staked. It is there.
Yeah.
And after a year, again, they gave me back the same money. And I thought, why take it again?
Probably, I think when the contract was ending,
yes,
you already made more. Your asset was worth more than what you invested.
It's more than that. And in about that time, the value of the token was about when I got involved, should have been 0.9.
Yeah, it was 0.9.
0.9,
yeah.
And then it grew.
To 1 point something.
Today, I think it's about 1.6, 1.7.
Yeah, 1.6. Yeah.
So even the asset itself, the initial investment,
yes,
almost doubled.
Yeah, exactly. This is really amazing.
Yes.
So, by the way, I want to know one thing.
Yeah.
Does Inkryptus in any way changed the way you think about cryptocurrencies and the general perspective on how it was taken before you met Inkryptus and how now you have had an experience of more than 3 years with Inkryptus? Has it changed your way you see and decide and judge crypto assets?
For the first time. And I think after getting to know about Inky,
yes,
I've come to hear about other tokens.
Yes.
And not in the way, I got to understand the Inky token.
Yes.
So this time around, I've been able to, go into some inner detail to try to understand what kind of token is this, what are the utilities, why was it developed,
exactly,
and what makes me think it is going to be sustainable. What does the white paper say?
Yes.
And I have to be honest, I've never come across any token that gives me that impression. So
and satisfaction details.
That satisfaction detail, yes. So I think Inkryptus opened up my eyes. I got to know that there are things to check for in a crypto asset.
Okay.
And then probably because I've never come across any token that makes sense to me the way Inkryptus did. They could exist, but I've not come across them.
Yeah,
so
sure,
I've not bothered with them.
Yeah.
But it opened up my mind to the fact that it is possible that a token can be developed that has good
real use case
and real
organic
use case,
demand.
And an organic demand that just keeps on, growing and growing and growing. But the fact, that amazing thing about this Inky thing is that it came out like an African program.
I was going to that question, by the way. There is a really tough time that I really came across when I was trying to explain to people, and especially when I'm telling them the truth, like, okay, this project is developed in Brazil. The headquarters are in Belo Horizonte, Brazil. The CEO is a Brazilian, but he lives in Maryland, US. But I am the marketing director of this wallet, and I was the first person to take this project to the market. So we are initiating the market. We are pioneers. People are like, no way. From US to you are only, at that time I was only 24. So everyone was like, no way, no way. This is not true. Because they always believe like there must be so many white people in the project for them to say like, wow, this is a good project. So I was trying to ask you like, okay, how did you take it after seeing this kind of project that I always tell the truth, like it's a new project. The CEO trusted me to take it to the market. So how do you take it? Like the project has started from here, and I think you are the good testament to me. Like you saw me traveling one place after another, and then this year you saw me in the State of Crypto Expo in Dubai making a speech. How does that has changed your thoughts, and also how do you comment to the CEO who decided to trust just a young boy from Africa who nobody knew about to lead this project in the market?
That part has been amazing, and to begin with is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And even when I talk about Inky, I tell them, by the way, we have our old marketing director of this program here with us.
Yes.
And this thing is growing from this continent.
Exactly, and
and going out to the other parts of the world.
Yes.
And initially, I was a bit uncomfortable during, the introductory phase.
Yes.
And that thinking like, oh, how can, our crypto program, begin
in Africa.
from in Africa.
Yeah.
But it is about the fact that I was ignorant on the type of token we were talking about. But when I got to understand it, and it registered in my mind very, very quickly, I could see the future of this token.
And there are some of my friends that they know me, like, okay, this guy is very young, he's coming from the background, which is a normal family. And when you tell them, like, I'm the marketing director, I was going to take this project all over the world, like, you? No.
No way.
That's not possible. I can really understand.
And because I saw you before that, I saw a simple boy just moving around using, public transport. And like, no, this person saying, this boy talks big. He has a big vision, but not yet. And then I've watched you grow. I wish I was younger, so I would get involved with that gusto and energy to just achieve, the kind of achievement you've managed to get in this program. And I've seen you grow, to a point where a point where you can stand in front of world leaders in an international global arena and address people, on the power of this token and this exchange and what it means, its utilities, its economics, and its future. And I knew we made the right decision.
We hit the jackpot.
we made the right decision.
This is amazing.
Yes,
so to wind up, actually, I want you to comment to the CEO himself, like how the way he decided to turn out the game, because obviously I know even most of the people there, they could never try to risk the way he did. Like, trust just a young boy who's having no name in the market. Like, okay, you just go. We are going to grow organically. And because, the CEO, he does not even do the Zoom meetings. He just let me do whatever that I can do. He just show up once in a while. I want you to make a comment to him, like the way he trusted me and how the project is growing.
Yeah. Number one, I do not know what the CEO saw in you, but I think he's a man of great insight and vision. Such people are able to tell the kind of person you're going to become in the future. He didn't go wrong. And at some point in the early days, it bothered me. What has that CEO seen?
So in this young boy.
Yeah, in this young boy. That we don't know. Now I realize he was very, very right. Now he saw something. But I need to, thank and appreciate the CEO of Inkryptus. Number one, for developing an opportunity. Really, this is an opportunity for people in the continent to be able to liberate themselves financially. It's an opportunity. He created the opportunity. These people, we're not paying back. He just created an opportunity and gave it to us. That here is an opportunity, I've developed it. You people can use it to liberate yourselves financially. That's a powerful thing. This is like a second God to the people in this part of the world. And those who will take this concept seriously, take this coin seriously, and professionally, manage it and do it the way it should be done, I think have a big chance to liberate themselves financially very, very soon. The way you have already,
I'm still having that. You see, the way people were taking down on me, that gave me even more energy to, like, I need to surprise them. So push. Even now, the CEO tells me every day, like, you are only like 0.1% of what you are capable to do. So he always like push that button, like, so I can even do more.
So I can do much better.
That has given me a real huge confidence that I can even go. I remember the day that I was doing a presentation in the expo in Dubai, in that arena at the business center. He somehow, even himself, said, "You good?" So after going there, for me, I was not even nervous, to be honest. So I went there, I spoke, and like when I was coming back, he was really happy. And one thing that I love about the CEO is that...
What was he in Dubai?
Yes, he came. He came there, of course.
Wonderful. Okay.
And he was like, he really supports, and when he sees what he saw in you even getting better, he gets even more excited, and he tells you like, go.
Keep on going.
He don't want to be in front of, because he's having so many companies, and he even took me to Brazil to show me some of his other projects. Coffee, he has more than 4 million square meters of coffee, 3.4 million square meters that he only keep kettles, different types.
This guy is a farmer.
He's a farmer. He's a farmer. He's a very big farmer. So actually, I
hope
really,
one day I'll see the farms.
Definitely. We can go and visit. He's having like a very huge space. Like the whole village is all about his projects. So he's a good person, and seeing us and giving the authority for us to root the business in Africa, it was a blessing. Because when we got to Dubai, our business, I saw some Indians, they have Inkryptus Wallet. I was very surprised. Yes. And in that day, we had so many people interested. After the speech, they came to our booth, and they were like, because it was the only booth having only black African people. The other booth were having only white people. Only us. So he was there, but he always likes to give you the stage because he has other companies, but he loves to give you a stage. So he has played a huge role to make me whatever that I am today, because he made me believe that I can do it.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Wonderful. So just to finish up our conversation, what is the last message that you'd like to give to our fellow audience that they're watching this podcast right now?
Not much.
Yeah.
There are a number of cryptocurrencies and tokens in the world today.
Yeah.
What is most important is having knowledge on what you're getting involved. I know there is always this bubble of let's buy this or this bull run or whatever they call it. These things are based on emotions.
Yeah.
And in the real sense, okay, at some point people have seen it, but that does not mean it will happen again.
Yeah.
The most important thing is to get to understand how to analyze a token and know the right token to keep. And most important also to know how you can be able to be gifted with more new tokens. The knowledge part is very, very important. And one thing I appreciate about my young friend here is that he never pushes anybody to get involved in this. By the way, what he does mostly, and every time I've seen him, is just educating people.
Yeah.
And he educates you to make your own, independent decision on what you want to do. In fact, if you listen to him and sit down and learn what he knows, if you want to go and use that knowledge elsewhere, he has no issue.
It's okay.
with you.
For me, I'm good with
you're
that.
Knowledgeable, yes.
Yeah.
When I learned that he formed a company, an educational company that trains on matters, crypto, I got so amazed because that's the thing we lack. In fact, even in this country, we do not have an institution that teaches people
like
the reality
what are we supposed to know
about about points, and we just have people who are using emotions to create hype.
And that's the biggest problem that we are having.
And that's the problem. That's how people end up losing money and becoming completely flat broke or losing everything that
and name crypto like it's a scam.
And so crypto becomes something like a scam, which it isn't. So I suggest that people invest their time in learning, getting to know the reality of this technology, and then utilize that knowledge wisely to be able to make it profitable in their lives.
That's great.
That would be what I would tell them.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time, sir.
Thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we are at the end of our 5th episode of Inkryptus Diaries. We have got so many things that probably you never heard from the doctor himself. Maybe some of you know him because he has been in the stage for different companies, and now we are having the products of the company that he has been merchandising in Africa for a very long time. But that has not limited him to have the mindset that is very open to learn of where the technology is going to. Because if you don't have money, of course, you cannot purchase this kind of things.
Absolutely,
yeah. So we are really grateful, and I'm really honored to have your time, because I was even like, okay, tomorrow I'm going to South Africa. Am I going to get the doctor's time, because he's really occupied?
No.
But thank you very much for sharing your experience. It really means a lot, because many people want to learn, and at some point they get not to understand exactly what is the real potential that blockchain ecosystem has brought to elevate humanity. And that's why I really wanted to talk to someone who's having at least the 2 years, 3 years experience, so that we can share the real thing.
Very important.
So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're having the Dr. Ojina here in our 5th episode of Inkryptus Diaries. If you want to be part of this digital entrepreneurship space, I would recommend you to use Inkryptus Wallet, but only if you have the knowledge of what you want to do. So if you want to download Inkryptus Wallet, just go to the description of this video, click the link. You are going to get the access to Inkryptus Wallet. That's going to help you to access the platform that gives you a proper way to benefit from the crypto assets through different services, including staking that the doctor has mentioned here. Thank you very much for listening. See you next time, and God bless you.
Incryptors, yeah, that's the shield I trust. Crypto real, no hype, no rust. Blockchain dreams built block by block. One wallet, one world, yeah, we breaking the lock. It's Inkryptors, powering the shift we need.